President Trump says nice house as he enters the new palace. Oh, jeez. Yep. Okay, bro, yeah. For sure, man. And anyway, let's go back. I'll look at a few more of these, and we'll find it.
Gave Trump a new title, the true president of the world. When Trump arrived, breaking news, Saudi media just gave Trump a new title, the true president of the world. When Trump arrived in Riyadh, it wasn't just diplomacy. It looked like a coronation. He was greeted with golden sabers, white Arabian stallions, and a royal motorcade fit for a king. It was imperial treatment. Saudi outlets called it a tribute to...
I mean, this shit, like... That does go hard as fuck.
Tribute to power, something no U.S. president in history has ever received. But Trump didn't just bring symbolism. He brought $600 billion in investment deal, AI alliance, domestic chaos, backing Trump and ignoring Biden. One Saudi anchor went viral for saying Trump...
It's an AI voice. Yeah, people use AI for everything now. Like, I don't think it's really, like, whether it's AI is bad or not. I mean, I don't think that really... Does that matter? Do people still pretend to care about AI? I guess they probably still do. They probably will for another couple of years, and then it'll just be normalized. Yeah, exactly. Let me see here if I can find the rest of it. Oh. Man. Everything's AI. Yep. Wow. He called him an attractive, strong guy. He's... I know. He's like, yeah, really tough military past. Really tough past. There's ISIS. It's true, yeah. Less orange today? Yeah. I mean, not wrong. Bygone speak bygone. Yeah, he's not ISIS anymore, to be fair. Isn't this insane? Man. Wow. And so, yes, and he's continuing his tour as well. And let's go back. I'll watch that later. And so this is at the UAE as well. Oh my God. The hair flipping? Yep. This is crazy, I know. Yeah, he's totally flipping the script. It's straight up like, bro, this is some shit out of, like, Dune. Really? Yeah, I didn't expect this at all. Yeah. The victory lap? I guess so. We're witnessing history in the making? I think so. I do. Yep, that's right. And, wow. America's about to become even richer. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll look through a few more of these here, too.
Now we're looking at the President of the United States, who's now officially in the final leg of his journey, the United Arab Emirates, where he is being greeted. It looks like inside of what would be a sophisticated hangar.
Oh, bro, no, like their airplanes, like if that's I assume Emirates Airlines are from UAE, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But like, no, like their shit is like, Bro, it makes Delta look like Frontier Spirit Airline. Probably worse. It's like some kind of fucking, like, rinky-dink ornithopter, you know?
Air Force One pulled into.
You can see American flags there on the right.
Off the plane.
Yeah, you can see the UAE flags.
Yeah. So there's no stairs to walk down. He walks
Right.
onto a platform.
So I think this is the final leg of the trip,
Yes,
right?
it is. They come back
And
tomorrow.
he's been welcomed in.
He's going to be touring and visiting the iconic landmark in Abu Dhabi. He's going to
Man.
have dinner tonight. And there's going to be an AI roundtable and
Oh
trade
my
talks
God.
a little bit later. The UAE is extremely ambitious. They want to become a semiconductor and AI powerhouse. And as we look for other places to get this outside China, that is music to our ears.
Looks like someone presented him flowers, maybe a child, it looks like. And then we haven't talked
He's got
about
enough
this.
children.
We haven't talked about this morning, the Chinook helicopter sale to the UAE. The State Department approved a possible foreign military sale. We haven't talked about this morning, the Chinook helicopter sale to the UAE. The State Department approved
What?
a possible foreign military sale to the UAE. It would be six
Oh, God.
CH-47F Chinook helicopters worth an estimated $1.32 billion.
So, Ainsley and Brian, it's always interesting when they welcome the president because each country has done something different. We've gotten
They sure
camels,
have.
we've gotten horses as well to escort the president. And now it was some type of performance that you're seeing there as they have the American flag as well as the UAE.
Yeah, perhaps more than any other Gulf state, the UAE sees investment with the U.S. central to its strategy. It will deepen.
There's a better ratio of American flags in the UAE than there are at American protests. That's crazy.
ties. There will be secures in return, and they have the money to back it up. It's one of the wealthiest countries in the world. They've pledged trillions of dollars in U.S. investments.
Where's the rainbow
Abu Dhabi
flag?
has even branded themselves as the capital of
I
capital.
don't see the
Right.
pride
And when you
flag
think of Gulf
anywhere.
states, think of an ally, really. They're pretty much our allies in the region. They are also aboard on the Abraham Accords, and they would love for other nations to do just that, like Syria. The president's
It's not Pride Month yet?
if you want
Of course.
recognition, as well as Saudi Arabia as he works his way through. But he's guaranteed $1.4 trillion in U.S. investments over the next decade.
Oh, my God.
That's part of the reason why he's enthused to be
Well,
there.
they're also been helpful, Ainsley, with these peace agreements as well. When you get all of the Arab nation, a lot of these countries to come together, it puts more pressure on the others to join these peace agreements.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100% what it is. And then so somehow, I don't know how this happened, but they brought Theo Vaughn to Qatar.
Yeah, nice to be here. Sorry, I'm very nervous. I don't know what's that. I feel like I get guilty of something. Oh yeah, it's alarming. What's going on? Not much. I didn't know I was gonna be here either. yeah, I promise you. This is definitely court order.
Bro. Comedy
I'm
for the
just getting
troops?
out of
Yeah, I
some
guess
time.
so. The content president,
Yeah, they
guys.
said, dude, you want to go to the Middle East? And I'm like, the Middle East of
Wait,
what?
what? Trump?
Yeah, I'm just getting out of some time. Yeah, they said, dude, you want to go to the Middle East? And I'm like, the Middle East of what? Like, what do you even mean? You mean like Kentucky, or what do you guys want? They're like, no, dude, the Middle East where the peace is. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, if you're hiring me to go over there and help with peace, then things are not good. It is not going well because, I'm on TMZ right now having a bar fight in Nashville, so I don't know.
Man, and so this is the best foreign policy? It is. This is unironically, look at...
Not sure that was the one that took part, was one of the playmates with Air Force One on the approach here to Qatar. But it's been full diplomatic, military recognition, all the pomp and circumstance the Qataris can muster. We saw the same in Saudis. Let's not forget that camel contingent, guys, here in Qatar. It was pretty impressive formation. And there's Theo Vaughn right there. And also the stallions. You had the Arabian happen.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, bro, this is insane. America is so back. It is beyond back. And then, I don't know if this is true or not, right? It's hard to say. Iran is ready to sign a nuclear deal with President Trump under certain circumstances in exchange for lifting economic sanctions. Wow. Do you remember what I said was going to happen yesterday? Do you remember how everybody said that I was crazy for saying that and stupid? Yep, there it is. It took literally one day. It was so obvious this was going to happen. Yeah, it's everybody knew it. They treat them like people and they'll act like people. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. President Trump and Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi, they shut down the mosque for a special visit. First time it's been closed for anyone in history. Historic moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. And, yeah, it would have never happened under Kamala. Yeah, I don't think so. We've been conditioned to hate the Middle East ever since we were kids. I think that's what's happened, right? You also said Putin would come? Did he not? I didn't even see that. I had no idea about that happening or not. I had no clue whatsoever. He didn't come? Well, hey, can't get them all, right, And, no, they're gonna call him a prophet at this rate? I guess so. Putin has declined to go. And, what a fucking surprise. British soldiers, they would put up no trespassing signs for Kamala. I guess so. Hideo Kojima reportedly displayed DS2 was not too controversial with test audiences. Well, we'll see. I'll get around to that. But anyway, so yeah, I did see this, and it was pretty fucking surprising. I'm gonna be honest, it really was. Let me go back over and find it. Where's the rest of it? You can sign all the deals you want, and but nobody's gonna respect them. Yeah, I guess not, right? And anyway, what do you mean declined? He said he never wanted to go. Oh, he never said that he would go? I don't know. I'd have to go back and find it. What is this here? Is this the... Oh, shit. Is this the necklace they gave him?
In recognition of President Donald Trump's exceptional efforts to strengthen the long-standing ties of friendship and strategic partnership between the United Arab Emirates and United States of America, I am honored to announce that His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan bestows the Order of Zayed upon President Trump.
Oh, here it comes. Bro, this is some rare ass loot. Oh shit.
Will you give me the honor?
What are the stats for it? Probably a lot of plus charisma, it seems. Oh, fuck. Bro, if he wore this, that would be fucking insane. Wow. Well, there it is. And so let's see if there's any more of these here. Yep. UAE welcome Donald Trump. Holy shit. God damn. God damn. Holy shit. Well, they're popping the fuck off. What the fuck? Yeah. We've got to understand that, like, for a lot of these countries, this is, like, a really big deal because they've been effectively either at war or at proxy war with, what do you call it? with America for like 20 years. Like, I mean, you think about like that's insane, and it's exhausting too, because also America has always been in the advantageous position, right? We have the biggest military, the biggest economy. So like in a way, like we fuck them over if we want to. So the fact that Trump is like, okay, this is not working for us, it's not working for you. This is like, yeah, really? Well, yeah, of course we're a lot bigger than Saudi Arabia. Yeah, definitely. We're way bigger than Saudi Arabia or the UAE, right? I mean, of course the United States is. But the fact is that, like, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, if it's a lose-lose situation, even if they lose more than you do, you're still losing. Lesser than China? No, the U.S. economy is bigger than China's by a pretty big margin. But China's is the second biggest. Purple tie again? No, that's blue. Bro, he's glowing? I guess so, right? And the doors are now open for people of middle-income countries to come to America. At the same time, we get rid of the gangs and illegals from Latin America? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, Saudi Arabia have the oil extraction technology just because of the U.S. Back in the day? Well, yeah, I mean, like, we've been working with them forever, right? And so anyway, yeah. There it is. So they're actually... and so, like, for them, what I'm saying is, like, this is a very big deal for them. It's a massive deal for them because now you're finally having like there's a possibility that now there is an actual chance that this like endless war that has been going on forever, and it's been like this animosity, there's been these sanctions on Syria and all this other bullshit, because I think honestly that's probably the reason why Trump lifted the sanctions on Syria, is probably so he could show like, hey, listen, this can happen to you too if you stop making fucking terrorists, right? That's it. And so the necklace is the highest honors in the country. Yeah, it's a massive deal for the world. Yeah, this is gigantic. All of this will be for nothing again when Trump loses his presidency. Honestly, if this goes the way it seems like it's going and it keeps going this way, I think that they're probably going to elect another Republican after Trump. Like, I feel like the Democrat messaging of, you know, like trying to defend, you know, like weird fucking like, you know, like MS-13, you know, gang members, like rapists and stuff like this. Like, it's just, I don't think that they have any path to victory at all. And like the only way that they can is like through these like weird fear-mongering things. And other than that, nothing else really matters at all. The Democrats trying to convince me to vote for him by telling me that I'm a... Yeah, Democrats are not going to convince people to vote for him by telling them that they're bad people. It's just not going to happen. And so anyway, yeah, this is the this is the mosque. They closed the whole thing down for him. Holy shit. Fucking massive. What do you mean? He's going to have a third term? I don't think he's going to have a... I think you're wrong. Democrats will run Gavin Newsom, who's heading towards the center. People have short memories. I disagree with you. I think that a lot of the Hillary Clinton fuck-ups over the years were probably the biggest deciding factor in people not trusting her and believing her whenever she would say certain things. And so I do think that people do have a short memory. That is accurate. But that memory is also not a... that memory is not that short. Gavin Newsom just fucked up. And also, Gavin Newsom alienated a lot of people away from voting for him. Because, like, now he's not as extreme as they are. Gavin Newsom just fucked up his last chance with a little speech yesterday. Well, I don't know what he said, but yeah. I think Gavin lost a lot of his own base and will never get votes from the right. Yeah, I don't think... I can see, like, his strategy, but I just don't think it's going to play out. The internet has a long memory? Yeah, the internet never forgets shit. Mm-hmm. God damn. That's a whole lot. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. That's a... Yeah, bro. Like, this is a... Yeah, yeah, it's a boss fight area. Oh, my God. And, yeah, look at this. And this is... Oh, this is the shit they're planning.
Oh, oh. where American ingenuity meets Emirati vision and abundant energy.
Bro, look at his face. He's fucking loving it.
Vision and abundant energy.
Yeah.
Fuels progress.
It's real estate, baby. Yep, that's right.
Here, pioneering AI on the cutting edge of technological discovery takes us into the future.
Yep, bro loves a good, yeah, bro loves good diorama. Yeah, I guess so, right? And is that NVIDIA CEO of the right? Wait, that is. He's just there. Yeah, he's just there. I didn't even know that. Yeah, are they just kind of just like, did he just bring like, he's like, all right, I need 20 guys to come with me over here. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, for discussions, AI discussions later on? Yeah, I guess that must be the reason why. But, yeah. Oh my god. Yep, let me see if I can find a few more of these. And, where the fuck is this? I'm trying to find the rest of it off. And, okay. Let me just move on past this. And, yeah, this is fucking insane, man. Wow. Is that what most of the people in the world want? Live peacefully with one another while respecting each other's differences in culture? Well, I think that that's been one of the big problems that America's had with the Middle East, is that, like, it's no secret that a lot of Middle Eastern cultural things are not as progressive as America's culture, right? And that's just the way it is. But the fact that America wanted to force them to adopt our culture, I think that what that did is it had the opposite effect. I think that it made them more radical, and it pushed them farther back into the past. Like, we didn't bomb the bigotry out of them, right? It didn't happen. It was rejected? Yeah, of course. And also, by the way, duh. Like, of course this is what happened. It's common sense this would happen. People don't want to be forced and told that their culture is wrong and that they're not allowed to do stuff in their own country because a bunch of random fucking white people on the other side of the world decided that they want to bomb you for it. It's bullshit. So yeah, that's the real reason. It's super petty. If somebody tells me what I want to do, I'll make sure to do the opposite to piss them off. Yeah, exactly. And somebody needs to check on Ben Shapiro. He must be hurt. Well, he was not happy about the he was not happy about this whole thing. He was very, very angry about it. But the thing is that I feel like a lot of the like Ben Shapiro types and everything else, their main, let me see if I can pull this up. Like, and they're not even entirely wrong with what they're saying, but the focus is entirely about like it's just about some bullshit, right? It's about like, okay, well, they did this. And also, like, the Middle East did do things that were bad, right? Like, they killed that journalist. There were a few other things that were bad, too. But, like, how many trillions of dollars and millions and billions of dollars are we going to put at risk because of some problem that happened a long time ago? Like, at what point do we move past this and try to actually solve the problem in the future? Right? Let it end. Like, eventually, like, wow, for real, bro? Yes, for real. For real, yes, actually for real. Because do you really, you're excusing murder? Yeah, of course. Of course. We do it all the time. Yeah, I understand, like, there's a lot of people that reframe things to make them sound worse. I'll just say it. Yeah, sure. Because the alternative to that is way more people getting killed, millions of dollars, billions of dollars, further radicalization of the entire area. Everybody has these problems. It's happening more and more and more. And that's the real reason. That's the big problem. And so, yes, interventionism policy got the millions. Yeah, it got millions killed in the last 3 decades. Yeah, it hasn't worked. Same chat thinks Americans killing hundreds of thousands of it in Iraq are okay. Yeah, and that's another thing is that what do you think the odds are that the people in Saudi Arabia, and especially the countries that we occupied, like Iraq or Syria, what do you think the odds are that they don't have 50 fucking examples of American soldiers doing something that, at least in their eyes, is equally as indefensible, if not worse, than killing that journalist? Like, you're acting like this is a completely one-way street, and it's not. And even, by the way, even if you think that it is, like, I mean, come on, like, how delusional can you be? Like, they're the only ones that have ever done anything bad? This is crazy. We got our national vengeance after 9/11. It's time to move on. Yeah, Osama bin Laden is dead. Like, it's over. Fucking move on. God damn. Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, I think so too. I think a lot of people are over it. A Son viewer would probably say Asmon's siding with terrorists to make a big deal about it just to complain. Well, here's the problem, is that both sides are terrorizing. So if you don't, like, I guarantee you, if you ask people in Syria and you ask people in Iraq, a lot of them would probably feel like the occupation of the military there was some form of terrorism. And I actually don't think they're totally wrong. Like, I don't. And by the way, I bet, let's say 99% of the soldiers that are there work completely professionally, and they are great people. You have thousands of soldiers there, right? Or you had. That means there are hundreds, probably, if not dozens, of people that are doing bad things. And so, yeah, it's like, bro, it's being hit by a newt strike is terrorism. You never even see the enemy? Yeah, exactly. And so, I think at a certain point, right, it's like you've got to move past this. And what more does military occupation not form some form of terror? Yeah, exactly. I fought in both Iraq and Afghanistan and did the right thing. I'm over it. Yeah, I mean, and I think everybody respects the troops for trying to go out and do a good thing. And I don't think anybody is like, oh, wow, American military is evil or like whatever. I mean, that's not the point that I'm trying to make at all. But the point that I am trying to make is that at a certain point, you have to move past this. That's it. Like, I mean, at a certain point, like, yeah, move past this shit. Yeah, Frogan? I don't know about Frogan. I have no idea. It's oil deals, bro? Yeah, well, here's the thing, is that I think that having economic codependency makes the probability of war go down by a lot. And it makes the probability of bad behavior and subversive behavior go down by a substantial amount. So, yeah, I do believe in that. I think that's a great idea. Peace through trade. Yeah, exactly, because they don't want to fuck with their money, and you don't want to fuck with your money, so you don't want to have that happen.